used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Hey guys, welcome back to what might be the last part of Assassin's Creed 3. We're in the 12th sequence. We're going after Charles Lee.
Need something, darling?
No.
Rude.
Oh, no. I love how he always sits backwards on the chair.
Can I help you? You know you can. Pardon? Oh! Jesus. I do not like having my time wasted. Stop that! Oh, don't make me call the guards. Make a sound and you die. What do you want? He's in the harbor, at the long pier, most likely. We heard what happened at the parade. Charles got all nervous, said he was leaving the country. I thought he was overreacting. Guess not.
What?
Thank you.
Thank you. What says our treasure? I don't want to play a game, but I'd love to know where this treasure is. No moose. Find Lee near the harbor. This is where they would meet up at the beginning of the game. You remember? They'd all go sit over there at that table when we were playing as Hatham. When Let me guess. It's all the way... Oh, no. Wait, what is this? Boston Brawlers? What? Near the pier? Near the harbor. And the harbor master's here, so... Oh, no. Duh, the green circle. I have no idea what the Boston Brawlers is, but I kind of want to just focus on, like, the main goal. I feel like I've gotten off track a lot lately. Like, I was hoping to have this game finished quite a few parts ago, and then I didn't because I've done so much, like, side questy stuff since. It's so foggy. But, like, I feel like the game is kind of drawn out because of my inability to focus on the main game. Is this where it wants me? Kinda. Okay, I'm almost there. Someone just fall in the water? Activate Eagle Vision. Look for a gold target. I see him, I think. Found you! Oh, we even slowed to a strut. Woo! That's unfortunate. I don't suppose this- okay, I was gonna say, I don't suppose this dog's- Ow. I was kind of afraid that was gonna happen. Do not shove anyone during the chase. Uh-huh. I think that's kind of a stupid optional objective. I wouldn't have to push people if they wouldn't get in my way. Am I just supposed to tackle Lee or chase him? Oh. Somehow I get the feeling we're not gonna be able to take him out the way I want to. Desynchronized. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm burning. I'm on fire. Connor is on fire! Oh my god, seriously? Those are gonna blow. He's burning in fire! I actually used to be this little girl I babysat when I was younger, and I love how he just pushed over his own guy. There was this video that her mom posted to Facebook years ago. I mean, this kid is, like, it's been at 10, maybe almost, you know, I'd say maybe 10 plus years. And it's her singing This Girl Is on Fire by Alicia Keys. Get him, get him, get him, get him. I am not allowed to get him. Okay, I was gonna say, I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Jump, please. Go up, please. I don't want to be desynchronized. But, like, there was a video of her... God, the... And it's gonna put me all the way back. Anyways, there was a video of her posted, and it was her singing that song, but she just held on to the fire part, and then she'd fire, and that's how she'd sing it. She, like, if that song was played, she would get stuck on that part and just sit there for ages singing, Get on my way! See? Look what you did. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go in this burning building. And, like, maybe I'm just stupid, but to me I don't find it obvious at all, like, where it wants me to go. slide. It wants me to climb, so I will climb. But then I don't know where it wants me to go from here. Do not shove during the chase. Do not take... See, and then I fall. I'm starting to get pissed. I'm not gonna lie. Especially because it keeps putting me all the way back at the start of the whole chase. I'd rather it just start me like when we run into the ship. Oh, they're gonna blow. I appreciate when he knocks his own guy over. Stop! That's so annoying. I wish there was one of those things if you like pet like some of the dogs enough times that they would assist you. Ah! Finger fell off the trigger. Not the trigger, the joystick. So stay within 50 meters. Go. What the frick? Oh my god. I don't know where I'm going. It is not clear where I am supposed to jump. Give me a frickin' second. Okay, so I've been going the wrong way. Like, I'm not supposed to jump over to the left. I did fully whip this up. So I'm supposed to climb and then like jump over. God damn it, come on. There. Let's like swing over. Connor? There we go. I'm trying. What do you, are you? Oh my god, I might actually have to walk away because I'm actually getting freaking pissed off. It's not my fault that he wouldn't go. The video I watched had the guy go this way so that he's not stopped and he's not like running into as many people. So I still ended up pushing somebody. Are they trying to stone me? I think they are. Yeah, heaven forbid I get ahead of him. Okay, that was what went wrong last time. I went right and he had gone left. Nice. I wonder if Charles saw Haytham as like a father figure, or if it was just like, or just like a really good mentor. Oh! Crap. That was not great. Okay. Okay, get up. It's not good. He's up before you are. Oh, our legs crushed.
You put us down, we rise again. You end one plot, we forge another.
Oh, I was
You try
impaled.
So hard, but it always ends the same. Those who know you think you mad, and this is why. Even those men you sought to save have turned their backs on you. Yet you fight. You resist. Why?
Because no one else will.
Oh, does Connor die at the end of this game? Surely not. Oh, suddenly we're fine. I thought our foot was pinned. Can you please, like, step up? Or not? Oh, there's stairs. I didn't see the stairs.
Rough night, was it? He headed inland, took a ferry up the Charles River.
Fitting.
I will need passage as well.
Of course. Only say the word.
I just said the word. I said a few words. I will need passage as well. Are you looking for, you know, the magic word? Please? Attack the convoy. Warning, the enemy convoy is leaving. What? Found you. Oh my god, this is kind of pathetic though. Is he gonna sit on it backwards? No, he's sitting on it like a normal person. Yeah, this is kind of sad, guys. There's no way this is how the game ends. Are you gonna offer it to me? He is! Okay, the grunting noises are not making you more attractive here, Connor. Probably a stomach wound. I bet, is he going to die? Tis time to die. This is so anticlimactic. Alright. Up we get. Seriously? 6 months later. Oh, he made it, but he's limping. Were we like permanently injured?
Why would they leave this behind?
Oh, they left? What? What?
Long have we waited for you to return. You have done as we asked. You have succeeded.
No, I have failed. My people are gone. Chased out by those who I thought would protect them.
It is a trade, a sacrifice, and not in vain. For you have found it.
This?
Now you must hide it, where none shall think to look, and then in time, what once was, shall be again.
I do not understand.
Why is Juno coming to him when it's always been Minerva?
As we ask, then you may do as you wish.
But what of my people?
You have saved this place, as was your people's purpose, and that matters most.
It is not enough.
It will never be enough. You strive for that which does not exist. Still, you have made a difference, and you will do so again. Remember, you must hide the amulet where none might find it.
No pressure or anything. Yeah, he hobbles a little. If you're thinking of hide, well, if you hid it in the basement, maybe. It might, maybe like that side injury didn't heal very well. Kind of hitches a step. Okay, who are we burying? Here lies the body of Connor Davenport. What? That's why he named me Connor. He had a dead son named Connor. Achilles. Is that where he's putting the amulet? With Connor Davenport? Or is he... Wait. Or did we have a gravestone made... had like the name put down as Connor Davenport to represent us because like while we were known as Connor, it's not his actual name. The sum of truth.
I know where the key is.
Then let's go.
Can we leave you behind? The old man on the hill, is that what his... what it's engraved with? Abigail? Is that blood?
All right, time to see what's inside.
Not quite. We still need to get the place powered up.
Find the remaining pedestals and plug in the power sources.
I'm on it.
His mouth didn't open there. I'm missing pedestals. Hold on, I gotta read my emails first.
Hey, Desmond.
I don't.
Didn't Subject 16's...
His name was Clay.
Sorry, didn't Clay say Washington was a Templar?
No. He indicated that Washington came into contact with an Apple of Eden, but beyond that, it's all speculation. Furthermore, judging from the portrait referenced by Clay, the event occurred much later in Washington's life. Perhaps Connor wasn't even involved. It's very hard to know for sure. Just have to wait and see what, if anything, happens.
Oh, that's setting us up for the tyranny of King Washington. You're kind, you're wretched, simple things, one step removed from animals, one step removed, no steps, none. You are animals. We had the sense, the sixth. We were transcendent. You are pretenders. You suppress your artifices. I never know how to say that word. Our lies, economics, philosophy, literature, love, all born of desperation, denying what you are. Animals who root, who feast, who fuck, who kill, hate. This is what I think of when I think of you. I know you think it's dangerous for me to head to Egypt on my own, and you're probably right. Wouldn't be surprised if Cross is already there. They're locking these things down left and right, but we don't have a lot of options. If there's a chance to grab the last power source, we've got to take it. I promise I'll be careful. I've been fighting these bastards since before you were born, literally. The one you named Minerva and Tinia, they call you here, and then they left. Don't you find it odd that they would go through all the trouble then just disappear? There were discs here once. I threw them into the abyss where I still could. I think they were meant for you. Filled with lies. You don't need such things. I alone will guide you. You don't trust me. I am the enemy. I bade you kill the traitor. But if you hadn't, you would have died. And the world as well. I hate you, but you will save us, so I offer my hand. I will lead you to salvation. It is kind of odd that Juno's the one showing up now, not Minerva, and I don't remember which one is Tinia. They're going to be here soon, trap me in this damn museum, should have taken more precautions. I'm sorry, son, it wasn't fair for me to come down on you the way I did. You never asked for any of this, and I should have been more understanding. I hope you can forgive me. I'm scared. What if we don't find the key? What if we do but run out of time? What if whatever's down here doesn't work? I mean, what's changed? The first civilization tried to save themselves and failed, and this place is shut down and sealed up. Doesn't really feel like the sort of place we're going to find the answers to all our problems. Doesn't help that the people who brought us here are missing. I'm just worried this isn't going to work. I don't want to die. Forgive my outbursts. It's been a long time. I've been alone in this place for too long, waiting, hoping. Soon you will see all I have promised. Only hurry and find the key. Restore power to this place. Which would you like first? Not really the time for this. Okay, sorry. So much for injecting a little pre-Christmas cheer into these otherwise dour proceedings. The good news is that, as far as I can tell, the Eye Abstergo launch has been postponed permanently. With Vidic dead, thanks to dear Desmond, and the Apple of Eden still safely in our possession, there's no way they'll make their date. I suppose there's always the chance they'll manage to retrieve another apple and start the whole process over, but all of our intel says they've got no leads. We're safe from that particular threat for now. The bad news is that we've got less than 48 hours to open the temple doors. Whatever's meant to happen on the 21st, and it's likely a whole lot worse than Eye Abstergo, I think we'd all like to ensure it doesn't. Right, Chloe? Okay, I don't know where these power sources are, and I really don't feel like climbing all over the place to find them. I just need to keep an eye out for Juno, I guess. I thought I was doing pretty good at plugging them in as I found them. I have no idea where I'm going. because this just brought me back down. Or I was in the process of going back down to like the base level. Ooh. Okay, now I'm lost and it's freaking dark and I can't see anything. Beso. I've been over there, haven't I? That's where I was last time. I'm trying to get back out to where I started. Here we go.
I regret not asking you to hack into the Abstergo servers while you were there. A couple of well-placed relays and we'd be swimming in information.
We have everything we need.
Yeah, except the key.
We're close.
How do you know?
I just do.
I was really hoping that was actually going to do something and not just be a conversation. Pretty sure we've already climbed this before, too. Oh, there's Juno. Why is she all the way across there? I have no idea how to get to that. Woo! Is she sitting? Is she just like sitting up there? No, she's standing. Can I climb on any of this?
I've been poking around a bit.
Nope. Just fell to my death. Damn it. Okay, I need to find a way to brighten. I cannot. Oh, yes, I can. Still doesn't do a whole lot. I see these swing bars above, and I want to know how to get to those. Ugh. It's like I turn up my brightness, still can't see worth a shit. And I can't make this jump bar. No. Didn't even think to start climbing on these. No, come on. Swing back. And I can't see worth a shit. God damn it. I feel like you're supposed to follow the gold. No, stop. Jump bars. I don't know that those will get me where I want to be, though. Oh. I do not enjoy, like, basically any time it wants me to play as Desmond. I just don't like doing it. I don't think it's fun. Like, it's not enjoyable, and, like, whatever the hell they were trying to achieve, because I don't even remember how to get back up there. Whatever they were trying to achieve with this part here, I feel like they kind of swung and they missed. Like this... I've turned my brightness up, and I still can't see anything. I have absolutely no idea how to get where I need to go. I have a headache forming. Just going for it. See what this gets me. Okay. Please take me where I need to be.
What is consciousness but a series of electrical impulses? And the body a vessel to hold these sparks. But it is weak. In time, it decays and crumbles into dust. We asked ourselves then, what if it might be replaced with something stronger, something better? So we forged a new vessel, one that might endure. It proved easy enough to enter. But to leave required something more, something wrong. And so this too they abandoned. I wondered, though, were they right to turn away?
Okay, so do I just keep following the gold? Go back. Wait. Can I go up? No. Oh, there she is again. Wait. Okay, please be the last power source. Sorry. Okay. No, back up. I don't know how to get back down. There we go. That works. Can I please open this now? I don't know what else it wants. Okay, I'm honestly really lost. I looked up to see if I was missing any power sources, and from what I understand, I've found all three. So I don't really... Oh, I just
This is it.
needed to walk closer.
We're right behind you.
It's great. No, they're not. Watch, I'll walk through and they'll disappear or won't be able to follow me. Oh, yeah. Me and my posse. Do they run if I run? No, they just slowly walk down here. Okay. I'm not waiting for y'all. You can catch up with me.
Moment of truth.
Hi, Moose. Did you finish eating dinner? Yeah? Let yourself in. I'm still not a fan of the model for Desmond. I just feel like he just looks, there's something about him that just looks off. Oh. Okay.
Yes. Come.
Oh, she sounds so excited.
Here. At last. You know our story
I don't
now.
fully trust
Of how
Juno.
we tried. Of how we failed. All our hopes extinguished. Save one. Your touch. A spark. A spark to save the world.
Wait! Do not touch the pedestal.
Minerva?
You. But how? You left. You destroyed the device.
Did you think there was only one?
What the hell is going on here?
You must not free her.
Free her?
Free her.
Juno dwells within these walls, awaiting release. I will explain. While we worked to save the world, she sought instead to conquer it. She used our machines to set her plans in motion. Divination through numbers. There is a pattern to existence. To comprehend the calculations is to tame time. This was my focus. And so I built the eye to aid us. But she turned it towards her own ends. When we discovered her treachery, we put a stop to it. And then we left. But first we called to you, that you might try again. We thought it would be safe with her gone. Now I see we were deceived. She survived, she endured, and then she began to work. For centuries, Tinia and I walked the world, hoping to rekindle the spark of civilization. We shared what we knew as best we could. We were not the only ones, but for all the power we wrought, still death would claim us.
I'm kind of surprised Juno's just standing
I
there.
would have one last look to know if we had succeeded.
That's how you're here now?
I had hoped you might find this place and finish our work. But it is too late. You and the Templars have squabbled over our refuse. You have wasted centuries, and so you have lost your chance. You cannot hope to stop the end now, Desmond. Only to survive.
She's lying! Only touch the pedestal and the world will be saved.
Better the world burn than she be loosed upon it.
Is that so? Show him then.
But he will not understand. It is complicated. It is...
Show me.
If you heed Minerva, the sun will have its way. The ground will crack and spit fire into the skies. All the world will burn. But this does not end the world, merely heralds its arrival. Darkness follows. Then you emerge, resolving to lay a foundation that such a tragedy does not befall the world again. You will become a symbol to those who survive. Hope, knowledge, determination. You will inspire them to rebuild, to thrive once more. And as the world heals, so too will humanity. But you are just a man, frail and mortal. You pass from the world, leaving behind only a memory. A legacy. You will be remembered first as a hero, later as a legend, and in time, as a god. It is the cruelest fate, to have written words that meant well, and see them made wicked and unwise. What was meant to encourage life, used instead to justify taking it. And so now you see that what was shall be again. So tell me, how is this better? She would sacrifice you, sacrifice the world, for no other reason than to deny me vindication.
They will enslave your kind, Desmond. Is this not why you fight? Is this not why you came here? To ensure more than just your race's future, but its freedom?
What future? What freedom? Billions dead and the whole cycle begun anew? This world has known nothing but heartache and horror since we left it.
Our gift to them, and you'd see it all returned.
Enough!
You must not do this.
Whatever Juno's planning, however terrible it might seem today, we'll find a way to stop it. But the alternative, what you want, there's no hope there.
If you free her, you'll be destroyed.
It will happen in an instant. There will be no pain.
You mustn't.
It's done, Minerva. The decision's made.
Then the consequences of this mistake are yours to live and die with.
You need to go. All of you. Now. Get as far away from here as you can.
Come with us. We'll find another way.
There isn't time.
Son.
Sacrifice the dad.
It's true. It's already started. I need to do this now. So go. Go!
I mean, I don't like this one bit. Not giving them much time to get away.
It's some sort of global aurora borealis. Never seen anything like this before. Eyewitnesses describe electrical storms and erratic displays of unusual weather. Residents are being asked to remain inside and wait for geological surveys are now reporting seismic activity throughout the Ring of Fire. Northeastern Canada is said to be experiencing the largest on record. Satellites and transformers are failing as the flare increases in intensity. Worldwide reports of blackouts seems to be receding. Residual seismic and volcanic activity is being reported, but nothing approaching earlier levels. Obviously, it'll be a while before experts are able to assess the full extent of the damage caused by today's event. But it appears the worst is behind us. We'll be sure to bring you more.
Because he sacrificed himself?
It is done. The world is saved. You played your part well, Desmond. But now it's time that I played mine.
Yeah, I didn't really trust her to begin with. Wasn't really loving her character. Like, she was just, I don't know, like, aggressive. She was just really aggressive, like, a lot. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, like, I didn't mind playing the game. Like, I liked it. I enjoyed it at times. I don't want to just always be comparing to Ezio, because I know, like, I had my complaints with the Ezio trilogy, with the games, but I don't know, like, I felt like Ezio's character was maybe built a little bit better. What I see, and when it's normally, like, referencing Connor, is that, you know, like, he's the strongest of the assassins, and he's just brutal. And maybe I wasn't, like, playing him to his full extent, which is more than likely the case. But I just didn't really see him as being that much different than, like, Ezio. I just didn't love this one as much. I really liked the, like, revolutionary aspect. Again, I'm quite a history nerd at times, and I I don't know. I really liked the incorporation of the different characters, different events, that are like the little history lessons. Like, I thought that was really cool to be able to, do the midnight ride with Paul Revere, to be a part of, dumping the tea in Boston. I was really disappointed by the ending, though. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like, we had this whole build-up, and, Connor's getting ready to, right before the fight with Haytham, he's like, I need to avoid the guards, I'm in no condition to fight. There's no guards for him to sneak around to begin with. He's immediately met with his dad. And, I was expecting more from that fight. And I was expecting way more with the Charles Lee fight. Because, Connor was mad this entire time. Was seeking revenge against Charles. And then for that, for that to end the way it did, with Connor simply following him into a bar, they're both wounded, and just leaning over and stabbing Charles, I felt like that was a very cheap way to go. I don't know, I just had way higher expectations for it. Yeah, I don't know what all to say. Sometimes I find it really hard to fully explain myself, because I haven't completely, come to some conclusions. I need time to process. I did not, and I said this a few minutes ago, I don't enjoy playing as Desmond. I know they're trying to have this, underlying story happening in the background with Desmond and Rebecca and Sean, and we had Lucy at one point. Now we have his jackal of a father. I know that there's stuff happening outside of going back in history in time, but I just feel whenever we're pulled out of whoever we're playing as, whenever we're pulled out of the assassin, it just lacks. It's not, no, I just feel it's nowhere near as polished. It gets a lot more confusing, and I just don't find it as fun to play. I don't know. I didn't mind this game. It's still not a favorite. I do intend on playing the Tyranny of King Washington, and I know that there's Assassin's Creed Liberation, which I also intend on playing that. I don't know where they're going next with Desmond. I do feel it was kind of also anticlimactic to have followed him since the first game, and for it all to come down to him touching this glowing orb and dying. I just felt like that was also kind of a cheap way to get rid of a character. I had expected something a lot more epic with all that he had accomplished, all that he had done, all that he'd been a part of and lived through and survived and escaped, and just, ow, what was my elbow? I don't know, I just had way higher hopes that if Desmond Miles was going to die, it was going to be a lot more epic than touching a ball and collapsing. Yeah, I don't know. There were plenty parts where I was very frustrated. You do kind of have that, you can't hold trigger, you can't go fast if you're in tight spaces, which unfortunately I'm always wanting to run to wherever I need to be. I've really struggled to slow down, especially when I've been doing things quickly, traversing quickly, to have to suddenly slow down in order to get through the tighter spaces really throws me off, and I really struggle to do it. And but then I get mad because, you know, I'm climbing up things I don't want to climb up, or like bouncing off of walls. But then there's also times where like you're supposed to be running away from something, or you're supposed to be chasing someone, and because you're holding right trigger to run, if you get too close to anything that isn't like flat ground, Connor or even Desmond, Ezio would do it, they're wanting to climb all over things. And like sometimes I just wish that in certain situations that wasn't an option. There are also times I just, oh, my controller turned off. I just wish there were times that it was also a little more clear what I was supposed to be doing. I felt like in some of the more like high stress times it became a little fuzzy what I was supposed to be doing, especially like that Charles chase scene there at the end, trying to cross the battlefield. That what was that, in Charleston? Is that when I was trying to do it? I don't know. I'm gonna I'm gonna be thinking about this tomorrow at work, and I'm like, oh, I should have said this and I should have said that, and I feel like I've really struggled to properly like voice my thoughts sometimes like immediately after playing the game. So I don't know. I didn't dislike playing it. And there were times where I was like, oh, I really want to play some Assassin's Creed tonight. But then there were a lot of times where I was just kind of like, it's not really what I want to do right now. Yeah, I don't know. I may come back post credits and like tomorrow and like add some additional thoughts. Because I'm tired. And I think like it's my bedtime, and so like it's really kind of getting to me. Yeah, I don't know. In case I do not come back with any additional thoughts, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I do have my gaming no, this is the gaming channel. I have my Sims channel and the Twitter, both linked down in the description below. If you'd like to check either of those things out, I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys. I did end up thinking of one more thing I wanted to talk about, of course, after the game ended. I did want to actually kind of cover Haytham Kenway a little more. Haytham is Connor's father, if you don't remember. He's the really disappointing. He was one of the most disappointing boss fights in this game. You know, I kind of talked about how like Connor was like injured. He's like, I'm in no, condition to fight, and I should avoid the guards. And then turns around and fights his father. Like that's the fight I'm talking about. I won't lie, I actually quite like Haytham, and I can't even exactly pinpoint what it is. Like, I don't know if it's because, like, I feel like he plays really gracefully. Like, his fighting style was pretty smooth. I was not great at it, but I felt like it was a little smoother than Connor's. I felt like Connor was, like, all brute strength, where Haytham was just a little more chill. I don't know. Fully had me, totally had me bought that, or convinced, I guess, that, he was an assassin. I had not expected that he and the group that we assembled for the first, I don't know how many parts of the game, were actually Templars. I don't know, like, I thought his voice was really soothing. Like, I don't know, I kind of liked Haytham as a character. He was a complete jerk to deal with as Connor, but, like, I don't know, he just had this way of, like, commanding respect from those he worked with, and I will admit, I liked Haytham. I can't, again, exactly pinpoint what it is about Haytham that I liked. And if you were to ask me if I liked playing as Haytham more than Connor, I don't know what I would say. But I did want to add that in, that I did enjoy playing as Hatham there at the beginning. Oh, we're back. Hold on. There's a post-credit scene. I almost wondered as I was like, after I skipped the credits, if there would be. There is. Hold on. There's nothing even on the logs. Surely that side wound wouldn't cause him to leave this much of a hitch, would it? I don't know. I've never been stabbed in the abdomen. I just feel like he hobbles very heavily. For it being a side injury and not a leg injury. Okay, and that's it. I mean, there's... Oh, no, it says... Why does it still say I have a mission? My controller's off. Hold on. Ding! What? What? What is it wanting me to do? What is the point of travel? Like, what is this objective? Is it just when he... I don't know. I don't know. You know what? We're gonna save it for another time, though. Because there is still the rest of that one, like, Templar naval mission that I would really like to finish. So I think that will be saved for, like, a Saturday video. So we'll see whatever that is next time. I just wanted to make sure we saw the cutscene. Ooh, I do want to see what this says, though. Charles Lee updated. Ooh, there's a lot. Okay, hold on. It's gonna be a long video, folks. When Lee was finally released from New York, he was convinced that the Continental Army couldn't hold its own against the British and told Congress so. However, when Washington decided to go ahead with the plans to attack the British column at Monmouth, Lee insisted on being in charge. Once the battle began, Lee ordered his soldiers to retreat. Modern historians are still debating the reason why. Maybe he'd forgotten his doggy treats in the tent and needed to go and get them. Washington swept in and took command, turning a complete rout of his army into a draw. And Lee received a very thorough and public dressing down. Afterward, Lee demanded an apology or a court-martial to clear his name. Washington chose the court-martial, which didn't go as Lee had hoped. He was found guilty of misbehavior before the enemy, making a shameful and disorderly retreat, and disrespect to the commander-in-chief. He was given only a year's suspension for the crimes, but by the time the year was over, he'd been so vocal of his criticisms of Washington that Congress removed him from the army permanently. Lee retired to his estate in Virginia, passing his time breeding more dogs. After his death, he was given a full military funeral, getting all the respect he craved, too late to do anything with it. There you go. Alright, now I will end the video. Goodbye.